You wasn't focused on the money first.
No. I don't even think I was focused on the money for maybe until
All my life, I've been grinding all my life. Look, I'm married to this game.
I graduated. And by then I was already cutting for about 5 years. I was like, I started cutting at 13 and I was like focused on the money probably when I was 18. But by then it was like I was soaked up so much into my craft that and getting better that by then the money started coming when I started seeking it. You know what I mean? So it's like so many people, I see a lot of barbers out there chasing the money and stuff like that and they never find it. They're so worried about that they'll never make the money because they never really worked on their craft. They never really worked on what they were good at. They never worked on the actual, the one thing that you could be actually good at is probably cutting hair.
Right.
They never probably focused on that.
I look at it like women. Like if you too eager to get a girl, she can kind of sense it. Like she'll feel it. She'll be like,
But if you just let it happen, you know what I mean?
You gotta be attractive to the money.
Money runs and flows like water. You know what I mean? There's rocks, you know what I mean? But money will get through the rocks in order to go through the current and find the ocean. You know what I mean? So money will find you. You know what I mean? It's just are you attracting it based upon what you're giving out?
And you started at 13.
Yeah.
Julio, when did you start?
Started
For me, it was 15.
15.
Yeah, I didn't take it serious till 18.
I have a picture, bro. I was hella young, just hella small, just cutting in the garage right by.
You still have it?
Hell yeah, right by
Send
the
it to
washer.
me, alright?
Right by the washer and dryer.
Send that right now, because I'm gonna throw it on the screen for you guys.
I wish
see
I.
this man.
That's one thing that I regret, and I suggest everybody. That's why I want to see Joe when he documents everything.
Bro.
I suggest everyone to really like document like your journey, cause like I wish I had a picture when I was cutting at like 13.
You don't have one?
I don't have one cutting at 13.
Damn.
I had one cutting at like 16, 17.
Okay.
But that was already 3 years into the game. Like I wish I had like one at like at 13.
Shit, that's still something you can look back on though.
No, I did. I posted those.
Oh, you did? Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
But the 13-year-old ones was even worse. I remember doing like a flat top. That was like,
bruh,
it was trash.
What price did you start?
When
First time you charged for a haircut, what'd they give you?
I was for free right at first, and
Bro,
then I was like,
It was free.
and then I was like, all right, well, I'll charge everybody $5 because how it started was I was cutting my brother, then I was cutting like my boys, my friends, and then I started cutting the baseball team.
Okay.
So once I started cutting the baseball team, so I started like charging $5.
You gotta pay me. I'm not gonna cut all this whole team.
After that, then I started cutting the high school. Then I started cutting like just people from Elk Grove. It was crazy how stuff blew up, but like I never really took it so like serious. How I am right now, like
What
I said,
now?
right for 35 a cut. And then, but anyways, like I was cutting people in like just Elk Grove because that's where I started cutting. It was in Elk Grove.
Yeah.
And then from there, like I would only cut for like extra like chip money and like candy money and shit like that.
Right,
I wouldn't
for food.
cut for like any other shit. Like
after school, like
I feel like kicking it today, so I'm gonna cut some heads today. Like that's the only reason why I would cut. But it was fun though. It was hella fun. I had fun doing it. There were so many like conversations I was engaged in and everything. It was tight.
I remember that the money could only get. So I used to always go to the high school football game, and I remember that the money could only get me a whole bunch of snacks at the snack bar. Some sour straws.
We were just talking about.
So your money wasn't working for you.
Candy.
Nah. Yeah. I wasn't an entrepreneur then. I was an entrepreneur. I had a hustler mindset, but
the mindset was there.
The mindset was there. I was just still a little I was still a little dumb with my shit.
For sure.
Even Zay, okay. Yeah. So the books is what came. That's when the practical.
I had a client who gave me Think and Grow Rich and Rich Dad Poor Dad. And he said, read the books. And he was telling me all the shit. I was like, okay. And I was graduating high school at the time. And it was like a week before graduation. And I remember reading all those books in the last week. And that must have been like the weirdest week of my life.
Why you say that?
Because like, it was like you read those books and you were just like astonished by the information you came across.
Yeah.
And it made you change that quickly that you acted so differently. Like everyone was like, oh, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm so happy to see y'all. I mean, this is the last time I'm gonna see y'all. And I'm like, nigga, I'm never gonna see y'all a day in my life ever again.
You became a whole different
I became a whole different person. I became a whole different person.
It's funny how like we'll be told things our whole life and we don't really question it, and then all of a sudden we hear one piece of information and then
changes your life.
Because you kind of,
I felt that coming into this shop, bro. Just coming into this shop, my life changed.
Weird,
huh? Life changed, bro. For real, I'm not even lying. Like not life changed, but like mindset, changed. Mindset like my mindset is not the same from when it was 8 months ago, bro.
You was thinking about bullshit.
Bullshit, bro.
You was thinking about some bullshit.
Bro, I found a picture. Look how young I was.
What?
Bruh.
That's a little Julio with no beard.
Bruh.
No beard, man. I'm gonna put it on the screen if you can't see this.
That shit was crazy.
That looked like the Julio. That looked like a Julio that gets in fights all the time.
Yeah, they got the
I
earrings
actually
in
never
too.
got in a fight at high school. I was
That's
cool.
what's
I was cool with everybody.
Zay, I know you got the formula, right?
That's
For
crazy.
the formula for once you get that haircut money. It's not snacks. It's you gotta invest and save. And
Yeah.
how's that formula?
It's save 10%, invest 10%, pay off debt 10%, and the other 70 is all for you.
Man, he just gave y'all the
The rest of that is in the book, The Richest Man in Babylon.
Okay.
I don't want to get too deep into it, but make sure you pay yourself 10%. You know what I mean? We pay everybody else. You know what I mean? We pay the car companies, we pay the house company, we pay, you know what I mean, mortgage company, we pay everybody. You know what I mean? Everybody get our money, but you don't pay you don't pay yourself shit.
Mm-hmm.
So get in the habit of paying yourself 10%. Like I said, The Slight Edge was the great book because it's like, it's not about trying to do something astronomical and trying to like, you know what I mean, give yourself. Some motherfuckers set up goals, but nigga, I'm gonna save 50% of my money, 40% of my money, and then they save all that shit up, and then they buy a car or some shit, or they spend up all the cash.
Yeah.
Because they realize that 40-50% wasn't actually reasonable, but 10% is something that we could do, and it's something that we could do long term for the rest of our life. You know what I mean? If you're 20 years old and you save 10% of your income for the rest of your life and put it probably in like, you know what I mean, an IRA account or investment account, you're going to be a millionaire for sure by the time you retire. You know what I mean? It's going to be easy.
So he just gave you the formula for what you do once you apply these things. Once you have the vision, one, read the books, you know what I mean? And then the fears, you get over your fears, and those books are going to help you do that. And then you go ahead and get the results, right? Once you have that fruit of the money, you don't go blow it. You don't go blow it on your car or your whatever. You go ahead and save 10, and then you put the rest into or invest 10, save 10, and put the rest in to yourself and all your payments. I know we're pretty transparent right here. We just told you how much we charge. We told you how much we're making. I know Zay said he made $700 in one day just right before we went to LA, and that was from cutting hair. Like most barbers aren't going to share these things with you. You know what I mean? Let alone what they do with it after. You know what I mean? Super transparent.
I'm still learning, bro. I'm still learning.
Well,
man.
every person is your teacher, you know what I mean? Like you're going to learn from everybody you come across.
That's true. That's one thing about the shop, bro. Like remember when we used to have those meetings over there? Like I legit picked from everybody's brain. I was just picking from Ty, from Dunn, Daniel, Zay, Chuka, Heem. Bro, I was picking from everybody. I was like, damn, bro. Like watching how they do things, and I just like make my own little hybrid, in my little station over there. I'm just like, all right.
All right, the camera cut off. The camera died. We had to wait a minute, let it charge up. So to sum up the video, it's a whole lot of growth happening. We're documenting this whole journey, trying to show you guys this journey and bring you along with us as we go. Like we said, we're 3 months in right now. My man started at, what was it you started at? Followers on Instagram?
1,000.
1,000. My man had 1,000 followers on Instagram, and we just started this 6 months ago. Find the best mentor, find the best shop, find the best environment that's going to cause you to grow, places where you want to be, you know what I mean? Surrounded by people with the habits that you want to have. And the potential is through the roof. You throw me that paper right there. This is my apprentice barber license. The only difference between myself and the barbers in the shop, other than the experience that we have, is that, you know what I mean, mine says apprentice right here. That's it. So, you know what I mean? Find the best route for yourself. No one can tell you whether or not each program is for you. You truly have to, look within your own circumstances.
There you go.
Look within your own circumstances. This is myself and Julio. Like we said, we started It's been a cool 6 months, you know, really 3 months. We got here in October. It's March 29th. We're just documenting this journey, and we're gonna bring you guys through this whole process as we go. Like I said, it's a 10 video series to celebrate hitting our 10,000 followers on Instagram.
Hell yeah.
And we're just trying to think bigger and act quicker. So thank you guys for watching. If you have comments, make sure to leave the comments below and let us know what you want to see next. We're gonna go through all the aspects of this program.
We documented this whole shit. We documented everything. This whole Barber Apprentice. So we about to get to it.
Yes, sir. Thanks for watching.
Running all my life, look, I'm married to this gang. That's who I made my wife. Said I'd die alone, I told that she probably right. One thing that's for sure, not a stranger to this life. Got a safe that's full of Franklins and a shoulder full of stripes. I don't know it like myself. I say self-made, meaning I design myself. All my life, I've been grinding all my life. Look, I'm married to this gang.